103619. May I please have the parties announced?
Andrea Prigmore standing in for Brett George on behalf of the state.
And Edie Lucero for Samuel Luckey. We're both appearing virtually in different locations.
Mr. Luckey, can I please have your full name and date of birth?
My name is Samuel Martel Luckey. My birthday is 4/12/1987.
Thank you, sir. This is the time set for a status conference in your matter, but the court has been presented with a document titled Waiver of Preliminary Hearing that indicates you wish to waive your right to have that probable cause hearing here today. Is that how you'd like to proceed?
Can I say something, Judge?
Mr.
You're
Luckey?
on the record, so...
I know. Can I say something? I feel like...
Go ahead, sir.
I feel like I'm in a toss-up because it's like my attorney has, done everything in her power to help me. But it's like they're not really giving her nothing to even help me to even make a clear decision on a situation like this.
Your Honor, if I may, I think what Mr. Luckey's referring to is that I've tried to get additional discovery and it's not going to be provided at this level. And if we go forward on the preliminary hearing, if we affirm, the assigned prosecutor has conveyed that plea negotiations will end. So we're in a tough spot.
Sir, I understand your concerns. You might not be getting all the police reports or everything you want, but it's part of, I guess, the way that the case is being handled by the assigned attorney. I can't force him to make plea offers. I can't force him to give you certain things. That's something that happens sort of at the next step after probable cause has either been found or waived. You're going to have a very experienced attorney, and I'm sure she's done everything in her power to get the best plea or to get everything for you, but there are some limitations to what any attorney is able to do at this level. So I understand your frustration. Do you still wish to go forward with this waiver of preliminary hearing here today?
Just so the record's clear, to affirm the preliminary hearing, the assigned prosecutor is going to pull the plea offer.
And Ms. Lucero, just to make a record, but also to inform your client, once the preliminary hearing is either affirmed or goes forward, do additional amounts of discovery then kick in?
No.
Such as no? Okay.
No. And also, it's my understanding too with discovery is that there are times where prosecutors will hold off on the discovery until after the initial pretrial conference. In other words, the defendant must suspend, I suppose, is a way to say it, their discovery, the 15.1. But that's not what has happened here. I just like to cross the bridge that's in front of me. And right now we're dealing with the preliminary hearing.
All right. Mr. Luckey, or anything that the state wants to put on the record?
I just don't think it's fair for them to just make me accept something that they're not giving everything for a person that's defending me to work with. Like, nothing at all. Like, it's like they just telling me either take this or not. Like, if I'm like, it's like I've never been through no situation like this where when I go to court, they just say, you're going to take this, or if you don't take this and you go along with this, we're taking this from you and it's going to be this. Like, it just doesn't seem fair on my behalf. Like, it's like I'm just going in blind. And I thought by law, if a defendant is asking for information by law, I thought they had to give that to him.
And just to also clarify for the record, Mr. George has expressed that Mr. Lucky's had a significant continuance in RCC and that today is the day he has to make a decision today. Otherwise, I would possibly ask for a continuance so I can work with Mr. Lucky to continue to talk about it, but we're just not in that position right now.
All right.
Like even from the pictures and stuff they get, it's like everything's just black. It's like it's nothing. It's just black.
Oh, hold on, Mr. Lucky. I got to give the state an opportunity to make a record.
Your Honor, I don't think there's anything I need to make a record of here.
Okay. Well, Mr. Lucky, based on the information you have to make a decision how you'd like to proceed today, it sounds like. Do you want to go forward with waiving your preliminary hearing, or do you want to have your witness preliminary hearing?
I want to take it to trial. Yeah, I'll waive it. I'll waive it. There's nothing I can do. What can I do? It's damn if I do, damn if I don't. I mean, what can I do?
All right. So you would like to go forward with your waiver preliminary hearing?
Yes, sir.
All right. All right, sir. This document I have in front of me indicates you're aware of the 4 counts that the state has charged you with, and you want to waive your right to have that probable cause hearing. Is that correct?
Yes, sir.
All right. Now, you have a right to have that probable cause hearing, but by waiving that right here today, you're not going to have that hearing in court today. Do you understand that?
Yes, sir.
Does anyone threaten you in any way to get you to waive this right?
In a way, that's threatening. That's what I'm trying to express. That seems threatening. If I go along with it, they're going to take a plea that they gave me and they're not giving me nothing. That sounds threatening to me in a way. Not saying ain't nobody said they're gonna kill me or nothing like that, but this is my life here. It's like that in a way, in my eyes, that's threatening. They're not giving me nothing.
It might seem, I guess you could say it seems threatening, sir, but just your attorney telling you what the potential outcome at trial would be and what the plea agreement is not a threat. It's just giving you full information. Other than knowing what the trial consequences or the consequences going to trial are, do you feel like you're being threatened in any way?
No, sir.
All right. Anything, does the state or defense need to make a record?
It's not fair.
We're just, we're in a vulnerable position, and the discovery is quite limited. There's a lot of questions I have, but my hands are really tied at this point.
All right. And is the plea staying open at least until the initial pretrial conference?
Yes, that's the whole purpose for us agreeing to the straight waiver, is that the current offer, which is favorable relative to the trial exposure, stays available for him up until the initial pretrial conference.
Okay. Counsel, say anything you'd like to add?
No, Your Honor. Thank you.
Based on what's been presented, sir, I am going to find I'm going to enter your waiver of preliminary hearing. I'm going to enter a plea of not guilty on your behalf. I'm going to set the following court dates in your case. I'm setting an initial pretrial conference on May 18th, 8:15 in the morning before Commissioner Allen. I'm going to set a comprehensive pretrial conference on June 18th, 8:30 in the morning before Judge Ryan Toohill. I'm setting a final trial management conference on July 15th at 8:30 in the morning before Judge Ryan Toohill. And I'm setting a trial date of July 29th, 9 a.m. before the master assignment calendar. I'm also going to set the last day in this case of August 30th of 2021. Mr. Lucky, you need to make sure you appear for those dates. If you're released in this case and you fail to appear for any of those dates or trial, the state a warrant could be issued for your arrest, you could be taken back into custody, and you could lose any bond you posted, and the state could even take you to trial without you even being there. Do you understand that?
Yes, sir. Can I ask for an ankle monitor or something like a secure bond or something like that in that matter? Like, I'm not going to run off. I come to all my courts. Like, I'm not going to run off. Like, can I ask for something like that? My bond is $10,000. I don't understand how a person that's homeless can afford a $10,000 bond.
Well, sir, I understand you want a modification of your release. Your attorney would have to file something, so the state would have so the assigned attorney would be able to respond. But if that's done, I'm sure that could be heard by the judge that's now handling your case.
Okay.
Okay? All right, sir. I understand it's a tough situation, but I wish you luck going forward. Anything further from either attorney?
It's not fair.
No, Your Honor.
It's just not fair.
No, Judge.
All right. Thank you. We are adjourned on this matter.